that we are meant to be. You say nothing at all when we meet, yet somehow I know your history.
This is intense. We're on Penang Hill. You're joking.
They all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
So this is the Penang Hill, and oh my god, it is so fucking steep. My legs are shaking. So as you know, I hurt my ankle. We did a trek yesterday, but it's actually quite an easy trek. It really wasn't that bad. It was like an hour and a half in the national park. Only some of it was steep, and then this one today, it's steep steps for like an hour. It's like this. Like, look how steep those are. You can't really see, but it never looks as steep on camera. Yeah, I made it to the halfway point, but all yesterday, like, I got back from the national park and I was sick, and then I had the shivers, I had a fever. I wasn't going to do this today, but the big group like of the hostel were doing it today. But I know that if I waited till tomorrow, like, probably no one would have gone, and it's kind of expensive. Grab here on your own, and I don't know, it's just nice to do it with people. I pushed myself to come today. I'm glad I came, but I'm just very aware there's no food, no water in my body. I couldn't eat dinner. I'm just one of those people where I feel like I always have to do it. There's something in my head that I'm like, I get really annoyed at myself if I don't complete stuff. Don't want to push myself too much, but I'm happy I did it, happy I came. Didn't make it to the top, which, as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit sad about, but it is what it is. But yeah, the view, like, the whole way up is just like amazing. This is like a viaduct, I think.
Chosen one. Picture frames, lavender.
The male chickens. Oh my god, the chicken, I forgot about this. So I was walking back down Penang Hill, like I said, because I didn't finish it because I was so ill. After that clip, I was ill for probably about 5 more days. And that's why there's not tons of footage after this. I actually think I might have had dengue fever in the end, because I had loads of mosquito bites and I was just being sick constantly and had a fever, chills. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was in Langkawi airport, like, being sick at 6 AM in the morning. It just was not fun. I was really annoyed at the time I didn't finish it, but I'm glad I didn't actually. I was so ill. But yeah, so I walked down on my own. And as I was walking down, this poor little chicken was like on its back, and I was like, fuck, what do I do? So I kind of flipped him round, and then he couldn't fly. He was like, he kind of like jumped into like this hedge bit. He's on his back again, what do I do? So these 2 like older women were walking down the hill, and I just kind of said to them, look, the chicken, like, do I help him? What do I do? They were just like, oh my god, what? And then all of a sudden, this old man came on this scooter, kind of motorbike thing, and just scooped the chicken up and put it in his basket. But then the chicken kept jumping out, and I was like, oh no. And I was trying to say to these people, they didn't speak that good English. I was like, are you helping the chicken? Is the man gonna help him? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh my god. And then the chicken kept jumping out, so he just like grabbed it by its feet and just drove away with it. And I think he was killing and eating it, which made me quite sad. But to be fair, I think it was injured and old, and I would have kind of felt bad if I just walked away and left it to die in the street at the same time. But yeah, I'm like, am I vegetarian? I've actually been eating chicken quite a lot, just because my dad's cooking for me in Asia. I'm kind of eating chicken and fish right now, but I was vegetarian. And the lady also was vegetarian, so she was kind of like, yeah, that was kind of disturbing. But yeah, that's the clip of the chicken.
Keep your mitts to yourself.
If I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better if I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter? I never knew quite where I was, then suddenly you told me, baby, you're lost, but I am too. Whatever the cost, we'll make it through. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you
What's your name?
My name Didar.
Sorry?
Didar.
Didar.
Yeah.
He's just taking me for free on the jet ski because no one's here. I'm on this like remote island. Does your friend live in there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The only one on the island?
They come here. My friend live here and they do party here.
Parties on the island?
Yeah.
Does no one drown? Yeah. Yeah. He's just taking me on the jet ski. Literally for free. That
For
counts.
free jet ski.
Nothing's for free. I was feeling sorry for myself because I didn't feel very well. So I was just going on a little walk, trying to make myself feel better. But that definitely helps.
But I pray anyway. Tell me you're the one for me now. 'Cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me.
So I'm aware this isn't the safest thing you should do and wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, just for context, I was walking, I think I'd got there at 8 a.m. in the morning, so I slept all day. It was like 2 p.m. and I just wanted to drag myself out of the hostel, so I went on a walk, still feeling like shit, and I just was feeling really sorry for myself. It was just one of those days. Anyway, I was walking along and there was like loads of jet skis and stuff, but obviously no one was really on them because of the weather. And this man was like, jet ski, and I was like, I can't really afford it. I don't really want to pay money right now. I'm doing very well. And he literally just said, just get on, look, you look sad. Let's just, sorry mum, I probably should have said no in hindsight, but at the time I was like, fuck it. So anyway, I got on, he like took me around on the jet ski, and then he took me to the other side, to this little island where he's actually built, you can kind of see the little hut. I think there's a picture of me with it. I look like a state as well, and it was just really wholesome. I was filming because I was kind of like, if I film this, then at least I've documented it, and I don't know, I felt a bit safer filming. But honestly, the man was lovely. He really made my day, and it wasn't for long. It was probably like half an hour. And yeah, he just showed me his hut. He took a picture of his hut with me and drove me back, and just chatting about his life. It was honestly, yeah, I think you can judge situations pretty well, and I judged it and I felt pretty safe. But obviously looking at this footage, it does look a bit dodgy, I'm aware. But I'm going to put it in anyway because it's a nice memory. So yeah, I did that, and then I went back. I still was being sick. I went back to the hostel and slept for the rest of the day. in Langkawi you can kind of see I didn't do much. There is waterfalls and stuff you can do on the island, but I honestly didn't really do much, to be honest, which was, I don't know, you always feel guilty when you're traveling if you're kind of sat doing nothing, because you're not going to go back to the places you are for a long time, and I probably won't go back to Langkawi for years and years, so it was a bit of a shame. But I'd seen waterfalls, I'd been on hikes, and I think I just needed time to chill. And towards the end of the vlog you can kind of see that I start eating again. I'm going out with this girl called Maddie, she was lovely, and I do go clubbing on the last night. Well, clubbing's not the best in Malaysia. Obviously a lot of the people in Malaysia are Muslim, so drinking is not very common, it's expensive, and places you go out are just not that busy. I'll insert a clip, this is in my last vlog actually, but we went out in Penang, and these pictures, insert now, are of, we went to this club, it was dead, everyone was kind of sat in silence. Me and my friends kind of came in drunk and started dancing, and these two men started dancing with us, and they were actually brother and son. So watch my last vlog for more clips on that. Well, that's just an example of, yeah, it's just not the best if you're looking for like a party scene, but it's beautiful either way. And this is I'm speaking of as like the whole of Malaysia, to be honest. And then the clip of, I took a picture because it was a nice car in like a really dodgy area. We all sat outside on plastic chairs outside the corner shop, just drinking tinnies from the shop because it was cheaper, and there was never really where else to go, and there's probably about 30 people just sat on plastic chairs drinking, yeah, just outside a offie. It's what you make of it, to be honest, and it was fun, and we had good nights there. But yeah, just a heads up, if you're looking for a party scene, it's not like Thailand or anything where it's cheap drinks and going out every night. If you want to go out, you kind of have to go with a lot of people and just make what you can of it. There obviously are some places to go. You can see One Love, I think I videoed that was pretty busy and stuff, but yeah, the clubbing scene is just not the same as other places I'd been in previously in these vlogs.